You must pass a hull save or take 2d6 plus 2 kinetic damage and become stunned.
What's your difficulty? Your save target?
Sorry, I'm on the wrong page. Oh, shit. Hold on one sec. I also just zoomed off the map with the other thing. Oh, man. You probably passed. Hold on. So my save target's a 14. Damn it.
Okay.
Alright, well, that goes back up to a 6. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. 6. Let's see, I should probably overcharge to do something else, because this is probably my last turn in this mech. Especially with that exposed condition on me. Alright, so I'm overcharging. And then I am going to...
I mean, you could move far away and try to stabilize.
Yeah, but that's not going to change the fact that I've already taken... the thing is that my mech only has 3 structure and 3 reactor, because I'm small but powerful.
Oh.
So, the damages that have been inflicted are very quickly adding up. And my hope now is that I can out-damage this thing before it kills me. Let's see here. I just overcharged so that I could then... I'm gonna ram it. So d20 plus 4 minus d6. Still a hit, right?
Yes.
Alright, so d3, and then I'm gonna add the d6 from the final blow. For 5 damage. Not to sound presumptuous, but are you still up?
Oh, yeah, he's still on his first HP bar.
Okay, well, because I get follow-ups to that. Because I get free actions for having done that. Let's see. The Tyromancy Mesh will now allow me to grapple you, or try to.
Yeah, I mean, he's prone now because you rammed him into you rammed him, so you
Right.
get an accuracy because he's prone. But
Alright, so I have grappled you. Let's see.
not particularly nice.
It's not, but I just need to double check that I'm not missing something with my grapples. I feel like there should have been more stuff here. I know I actually deal extra damage to you if you start grappled with me. It just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Let's see. The brawler die would go down by 2 for all of that. I don't do that. I know, it's super interesting to hear me just go on and on about all this shit, but... grappling ramming. No, no. No, don't. Damn it, I'm zooming in on everything, because my push to talk is also my scroll wheel. But I want to make sure you guys understand that I'm actually looking at stuff, and not just sitting in silence as I look at it. Alright.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about this build and how you needed that flowchart.
But I also described to you how I was going to be bleeding from the eyes if I ever finished it.
I think it's already happening. I can see it from here.
Okay, then
Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm done. I'm dead. I'm a dead man. I've gone from hero to martyr.
Those things do not move too fast.
no, they don't. But it's
And they've also rolled 2 and 1, so...
yeah, it's yeah, I tried to recharge the system. Okay, he is the Juggernaut, so he stands up, and I guess contested hull check it is for ungrappling. That's beatable.
Yeah, but I have the difficulty, don't I? Brawl check. In your face!
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Can he even get up while he's still grappled?
yes, because as an
Okay.
ultra he automatically clears one condition.
Got
Because
it.
he's just so ultra. And yeah. It's pretty mean to be grappled actually. But I guess
I'm talking about everyone loves hugs.
then he just has to accept that he shoots at you with his hunter killer nexus. And because he's engaged, that's negative accuracy. He hits you once for burn damage.
Actually, something else I think I've been forgetting. Let me just bring
you
this
are-
up to make sure that I'm
They-
not missing it. No, before you continue, GM, let me
Oh.
just put this out there. Let's see.
Oh!
Yep, resistance. I knew I was fucking forgetting something.
Hey, nice.
Okay, so you take a 3 burn damage instead of 6 because exposed cancels resistance.
Alright, that gives me another structure damage.
Big money.
1. I have 1 remaining structure. So, direct hit. I guess I'm destroyed, huh?
That's pretty mean on an Atlas.
Yep. Well, I gave it my all. I don't know how much damage I've been doing because I haven't been recording it all, but I have been doing pretty consistent damage every turn.
Oh. Okay, then.
I thought that was just system trauma.
I rolled a 1, and I have 1 structure remaining.
Oh, I see. It added them together. That's what happened. Whoops.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'm not done yet. I'm a fucking hero. It's on my turn now.
Yeah. Then we have a destroyed Atlas who is now just standing around on the battlefield, and I guess that technically ends the grapple. So
Oh, but he's all out of actions and movement.
okay.
He stood
And-
up. Oh, never mind. That's right. He just got rid of the condition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Player who hero nominate.
Gwen.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, you're dead, so half of my plan kind of went out the window. But I could still go ahead and start off with a quick tech action, where I'm going to use my strike code again. And I'll use the lock on for it. As a 25.
Yeah. Easy.
So of course, like last time, it'll take 2 heat. Because I'm a hacker, it'll take an extra 2 heat, and then every time it fires a weapon until the end of my next turn, 2 more heat.
So okay. So it takes 4 heat.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I guess you forgot to say that on your first tag, but that's now way too late.
No, it's because I used lock on this. Hacker only applies when I have
Oh.
lock on.
Oh, right. Okay. Then.
Yeah, I know. I could have shot it, but I'm gonna go ahead and move up. I am now above him, hanging off the side of the building, and I'll use that to stab at him.
Okay, but then you're also engaged in melee range, right?
Correct.
So that means you take 4 energy damage to heat, and you make an systems save.
Right, 2 heat for energy. Is the energy resisted by armor here?
Yes, it's
Okay.
normal energy damage.
Okay, was wondering if there was anything different.
No,
And what's the last one? System check.
yeah. Okay,
5.
you're impaired
Okay, so
until
I
the
am.
end of your next turn.
Let's see. Impaired symbol was arrow guy.
Yeah.
Right, so I am over him and impaired. That evens out.
Yeah.
So charge blade time.
Yeah.
That's great. Let's see if I can roll a little higher than that. The answer is no. It's 5 damage. But armor piercing.
Right.
And because I moved, I'm invisible, and that's the end of the turn. Cobra, do you have a hero point?
No, I do not.
All right, take a hero point.
Then
Thank you.
I try to replenish, and yeah, he replenishes. And that's now interesting. What do I do with him? It's okay. Yeah, he tries his luck with a quick tech action on you.
Okay.
Drone barrage. Okay, it's your choice of being impaired and immobilized. You're already impaired, or
Yeah.
being moved for 5 spaces.
I'll continue to be impaired and immobilized. So
Okay.
I'll add immobilized to the list.
Yeah.
Where is it?
And
There we go. Net.
oh, I didn't move the drone this time. 1, 2. Let's add more drones.
All the drones.
And yeah, that's his turn. Cobra.
Okay.
All right. I need a systems check to get out of here.
Oh, you take 4 burn, and
Okay.
you also have to take a systems check, or otherwise I can move you.
That's the burn.
Okay, then go ahead, do your turn.
All right. Core siphon and shooting this guy with my leadership point.
Okay,
So that's accurate weapon +1 for the core siphon, +1 for leadership. Any minuses on me?
no minuses. Okay, that's already maximum damage, right? So.
2d6. I rolled a 2 and a 6.
Oh, all right, then it's not. So you can roll 2 more dice. Okay, that's 12 armor piercing damage. Let me roll a structure check for him. Okay, He loses a system which will be repaired next turn because he's so legendary. Okay, what's your...
Is that for overheat or damage he took?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh,
that was
for
for damage.
damage.
Yeah, he got attacked. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, and then moving.
I mean, he just 8-12 armor piercing damage. That's quite some.
Yeah, just a little spooky.
Moving to there.
Okay, and your second action?
Deploying that.
Okay.
Okay, cover.
There.
Hey, seriously? Damn it.
Well,
Well, I'm sitting here waiting for my badass moment, and now I'm blocked off by a wall. Fuck you, Cobra!
I mean, technically you can shoot over it.
Well, not
Looking
if,
around
not
it.
if it was big enough. No, I can't. I have an ordnance weapon. You literally just fucked me over.
Well,
It just means that you need to
that came.
fire as your first action.
Yeah, I can't fire through a wall. The entire point of the wall is not to be fired through.
It's like looking over a car. You can do it. Just reach. Use your arms. Bend your knees.
Yeah, but it's a wall that's
Alright.
supposed to be big enough to stop a car from being fired at or through.
Yes, and take a lock on for this here
Yeah.
instead.
Okay. Yeah, then technically a hero still has to turn this round if he...
No, I died this round. Or, I mean, the mech died this round. It would have to be
Yeah.
next go round. That's why I was saying. I was ready to say, hey guys, you mind if I go first? And then you're like, oh, for the final action in this round, I'm gonna put a wall up around Hero.
No,
Alright. I think it goes to
made-
the top now, though, right?
Yeah.
So Cobra, who are you nominating?
We need a hero.
Do, 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 do. Sorry, I was singing that song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, my mech crumbles around me. And without stopping for a beat, I pull out this giant cannon from the wreckage and fire it as my first turn because it's ordnance and loading. And you are within range 10.
obviously.
Hey, can I use that lock on?
Yes?
I'm asking the rest of the group, really.
Yeah, it has lock on
Or-
right now.
Alright, let's see. Not difficulty, but accuracy.
I wanted to help. That's why I thought the wall would help. It didn't. So take that instead.
4 energy damage.
Noted.
That's my quick action. As a, sorry, that's my, normal one. Wait, hold on. Is it a full action for a pilot to a fire weapon?
It would be a barrage, which would be a full action to fire an ordnance weapon, I think. Or well, a super heavy weapon.
Yeah, and firing an
I
ordnance
think
weapon.
ordnance is just it has to go first.
Yeah, I'm just saying for a pilot to attack though, is it a full action?
Yes.
Okay. I would say I didn't remember it, but I remembered maybe thinking that at one time. If it's a full action, then I'm done because I can't do anything else. I'm done by virtue of having no other option but to be done.
I mean, you still could just run. Anyway.
Well, no, I would do a quick action because I'm actually wearing a stealth hardsuit, but I can't because I don't have the option to do so.
Okay. Great. Wayne, he now moves away, so you get to do an Overwatch.
Okay. Same bonus as before, so here we go.
Yeah, but you're also impaired, right?
Yep, I'm above him and impaired, so it's basically 0. But, I get a crit. And I don't roll for better damage, so 4
But,
damage.
4 damage. Armor piercing. That's, I mean... Okay, I guess he moves a little bit and then starts to shoot. And he shoots his hunter killer next at you. And
Okay, I am invisible.
yes, and he has lesser sight. Within the range of 3, he ignores invisible.
Ooh, spooky. So invisibility will go away because he attacked me.
That.
That's a
What's your
miss.
E defense?
I think it's the same as my other defense. It's 12.
Okay, then let's see if I... His drone recharges? No, it doesn't. And I guess Cobra, he drone barrages you. Let me just check. Yes, I can do that every round. And then he finishes movement. Cobra, you are either impaired and immobilized, or you are moved 5 spaces by my choice.
Oh. He also should take heat for that, I think? Or were those all just tech attacks?
Oh, damn! I totally forgot. Okay, then I don't do the second attack because
He doesn't want to overburn.
I mean,
So I don't have to worry about the impaired or immobilized.
no, yeah, you don't. And I realized I forgot something. And he's exposed.
Excellent.
But or you know what? Screw that. He does the second one too. Yes, you have to worry about impair or mobilize or be moved 5 spaces. So your choice.
That could put me like up there. Or into any number of areas of shit I don't want to be in. What would it take to get rid of impaired and immobilize? Just a stabilized action?
Yeah, or you just wait to the end of your turn because you're impaired and immobilized to the end of your turn.
I'll take it. I'll take impaired and immobilize. That means I can't attack, right?
I mean, you can. You're not jammed, but you can't move. And okay, who wants to go?
That'll be Hero's nomination.
Why would it be mine? Didn't you go last?
No, I've just done reactions right now.
Oh, okay, well then you.
I think I might actually prefer Cobra if he's capable of getting up here and shooting while he's exposed. But I guess if I have to choose, what am I gonna do? Honestly, the best thing for me to do is probably to stabilize. Which means not getting advantage off of that exposed. So I'm gonna do it. I stabilize. I will set my heat back to 0. Would either of these conditions not go away at the end of the round?
No, they both go away.
Okay, so doesn't matter. I don't have to designate them.
Yeah.
I guess I could designate immobilize so that I can actually just move over here onto like this roof.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and take a heat because I designate myself as flying to move there.
Then he acts next, and he also stabilizes.
Mm-hmm.
Being exposed isn't exactly nice.
And Cobra.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I've got range on another of these moves.
Cobra, you Gawain, did you at the start of your turn take the damage from being in the drone?
No, I will go ahead and take that now. That was 4 energy, correct?
And 2 heat.
Take 4 energy for being in the
I think that would overflow my heat before I even get the chance to stabilize then.
Okay. Yeah, then we make it too complicated. Just take the 4 energy we applied it.
Okay,
Remember
that's
the
fine.
heat next time. But oh right, he activated, so he can move his stuff. Okay, Cobra, take 4 energy and 2 heat. And at the start of your turn.
All right. Move. And
No, you don't move. You're immobilized.
oh no, I was. Okay, never mind. I'll just put them right back here then. And stabilize to reload and remove my heat.
Then it's your turn. Cobra,
Yes.
you nominate somebody.
Gawain is in a grand position before this guy moves to do him a terrible bit of mischief. So go ahead, Gawain.
Okay. Let's go ahead and designate. I will be flying this turn, and I'm gonna designate at the end of the turn, but I'm using my ace ability. I'm going supersonic. Doesn't matter where he goes, I'll be adjacent to him at the end of the total round. That said, I'm going to be firing off missiles everywhere.
What's your movement range?
7.
Okay, but yeah, you have to end your
Boop.
turn in.
Which also makes me invisible. Okay, so at least that's solved. So I should be in range of him now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna fire off the Banaka missiles. One of them is going to go ahead and try to target him directly. So I'll go ahead and handle that one first. I have +1 accuracy because I'm over him. Anything else that applies?
No.
Okay. A 10.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a hit. Awesome. 7 explosive damage.
Yeah, I mean, we already. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can just first fire and then move and then designate, so it's fine. But
Yeah, I could. The movement is
okay.
just for the end of the turn compensation.
Yeah.
I can hit everything on this field right now. And I'll go ahead and place one here to see if I can try blowing this one up. And that should not hurt anybody else.
Wait. No, you. I mean, these swarms are untouchable. These are razor swarms of. I just made them drawn so I can move them and show them to you.
Okay. So they don't even have HP even, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, the second one just kind of flies off and doesn't do anything. There's no other targets it can go for on the field. It specifically can't overlap, so I could never hit this guy twice anyway. But that was 2 heat to do that. And that's the end of the turn. I take my step forward at the end and declare supersonic.
Okay. And let's move swarms to. Let's see if he gets another swarm. Yes, he does. And then,
Oh, so you're approaching me.
yeah, I mean, you will be flying there anyway, so. And this way, I can ignore your invisibility.
Ooh. Okay.
And so he Hunter Killer Nexus is you.
That is a
And
hit.
yeah, that's 3 burn damage each. And at then he's also Hellfire projectoring you. That's
All right. So help me out with burn first. I just take 6 damage right now, or
yes, 6. Those 6 damage also ignore armor. And you have to note down your have burn 6.
okay.
So because at the end of your turn, if you don't pass an engineering check, it gets ugly.
Mm-hmm.
But the 14 hits against your evasion, right?
Yes.
So it's 5 more burn and 3 energy damage. So you're at 11 burn.
5 more burn, and then 3 energy damage reduced by 1. So I'm at 11 burn total.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and use the blue area to indicate that I have 11. I am making a system check.
Yeah.
Because I was already set to 1 because I rebuilt, I'm rolling 2 dice, I think.
Yes.
2d6, 1 and 3. I blow up.
No, you don't. You have to roll again.
Yeah, let me go ahead and pull that up.
Oh, wait, you only had one structure, right?
I'm not sure about the wording if I go back to having 1 structure damage done or 1 total.
No, he 1 done.
Okay, so in that case, yeah, so...
Oh, like a total rebuild.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing like an emergency repairs rebuild, which is just one structure.
Oh, is it?
Well, yeah, remember we
that's
did it
what I'm trying
before.
to clarify here. Since it's not like a full repair or anything.
You don't remember when we did it before? You start with 1, and then if people repair you... Or no, you have to spend your own repair points, and then you could get your own structure back up.
Yeah, in which case, taking that damage is enough to just go ahead and destroy me immediately, I think.
Right. So you should have spent repairs to...
We didn't really have any.
Yeah.
And our friend just dropped in on us, so...
Okay.
Alright.
Cobra.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah.
All right. We got to mess this guy up. Can I hit him from there with a projectile that moves in a straight line?
No.
It is armor piercing, so it would go right through a building like butter. So
Okay, then he has hard cover. But first you take 4 damage and 2 hit.
all right.
And you make the systems check. Okay. Okay,
All right.
if you take the hard cover, then you can totally shoot it.
All right. Well then, I do believe I had a leadership die, or did I not?
I think you do, right, Gwen?
I'm pretty sure I was given one to replace, and I just hadn't used it yet because I was in such straits. So, accurate weapon. One for the leadership die, which will then lower the one for his cover. So,
Hardcover is 2 difficulty.
all right. So that just makes it a straight up weapons roll. And I will roll my anti-material rifle first.
Okay, that's a crit.
All right.
So you can roll 2 more dice for damage. That's 11 damage then.
All right. And then let's hit
You see that a structure check.
I'm looking it up to see what that means.
Yeah. It's a double one is insta destroyed. No many doesn't matter how much structure he is left. I mean that was your best bet anyway, because yeah, he's got quite some structure left. But sorry, I'm just giggling because that was the outcome you were hoping for.
Yes.
Because alone you wouldn't have shot through all of his structure. It's a little bit of metagaming. I mean, I took him out of the book, this templates and everything, but this guy got 30 HP and 6 structure. I mean, his evasion is shit, but his HP is quite something.
I'm back. I heard that last part. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, did you also see what he wrote for his structure check?
Double. Oh. He just automatically explodes. It's fantastic.
Okay, is everybody back?
Yep, I am.
Doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, then.
So how many people can fit in an expanded compartment?
Don't worry about it. I'll just stand here for a long time and rebuild my mech.
It's okay. Forces are moving in. You won't have to go far.
Literally described my character as having rebuilt the whole mech from scratch anyway. So it's not like I didn't say that before this happened.
Okay, let me just get.
Also, they'll leave me alone. I can turn invisible. Remember, I said stealth suit.
Okay, yeah, this mech, this being was an NHP, and you destroyed its casket, and it seems it was pretty important because the second you shot it down, all the enemy subalterns deactivate, and the enemy by human forces, they more or less instantly give up and wave the white flags. Interestingly, the enemy Gregorians don't, but yeah, it's retreating pockets of resistance in the city. And so yeah, your forces, they now won the fight. It's just a matter of counting till all the fighting stops. You still hear some distant shooting, but it's becoming fainter and fainter. Yeah. Also, you realize this mech was pretty radioactive and radiated a lot, so you should go to decontamination. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Time to
that
go
one.
take a shower.
And a little bit later, you also oh no, let's first go to the part what you immediately realize when you are how's your NHP called, Zero?
Mine is called Athena.
Athena, yes, I'm forgetting the name. Athena sifts through the data and sees communication between the Hierophant 3 and Wonder 4, another NHP, and it refers to something called a Stone Star map. It's an ongoing project, but yeah, it doesn't really get any other data. So
Interesting. Some sort of project they're working on. Well, I guess that's something to be scared of. I'll add it to the list.
I mean, let's drop names so you can note them down.
Hmm.
And a little bit later, you realize with the death of Pyro 3, the radio blocking is gone. You can now communicate with Bam Honore and Centellus. And once you go back into base, you are told that Bam Honore wants peace talk.
Really?
Yes.
Wasn't so interested before. Well, I suppose that's sort of up to the union representative to try to kind of handle right now.
Oh my! Before you mostly talk to troops from Centellus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they aren't interested in peace. Bam Honore is.
Well, it's at the very least worth trying to arrange some kind of talk here. We have some time to dig in anyway, and things we should backtrack and take care of, regardless. But we've accomplished our objective, which is fantastic. For repairs. You're in the same situation I was. We're both having to steal from Cobra here.
It's yeah. Yeah. You during the peace talks, they relate to you that yeah, their leader Hierophant 3, sorry, Bam Honoris leader Hierophant 3, has lied to them about so, and they don't like to be lied about. So yeah, they you're not as bad as you were so you're not hellbent on destroying them. So peace is a possibility. I mean, they want their independence, but they also want peace. Bam Honore, not Centellus. Again.
Well, a step away from wanting the destruction of every other thing on this planet is a good start. So we're already in the right direction. Probably up to the Union captain to discuss whatever terms of independence there are. But, yeah. I don't think this is the worst outcome right now. I don't know, I'm just trying to half think aloud and try to find like my place in RP here. I'm a little all over the place.
Okay, I'll take a short bio break and you can discuss plans how to proceed from this.
Okay.
Wait a second, before I do this, I pull you over to world map so you can get a strategic overview of so yeah, you see
Yeah.
everything. Bam Honore wants peace, Centellus doesn't, and off you go, make plans.
So Bellicosa wants peace. Move up the line to like here. And then we got a couple of bad guys here, bad guys there. So the Stone Star map and Wonder 4 are completely new things I've never heard about.
Have you not?
Pretty sure I haven't. So I gotta wonder what those are.
Well, clearly the Stone Star map is like the Hollywood map for the Flintstones. And Wonder 4 is just a misspelling of Wonder Flower, how they make Wonder Bread.
It's actually where they keep their tabs for Wonderwall. Alright. So I thought like the entire place was asking for peace and independence, but if it's Bella Costa, that is pretty immediately acceptable, I think, right? If we can basically work out some short terms of alliance and set up a forward line, then hey, great. Now we have a counter beachhead against them if they want to do anything stupid.
Guys, I can't help but notice that on your map there's a shuttle.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I think that's their spaceport. They did get to space at some point. We have one too, but we're lacking fuel and we have exactly one shuttle. We do have some extra ships working with us now, so presumably we could just go up and down at will now.
Fly over their capital and eliminate all of their headquarters.
I think it's been made clear they have anti-air weaponry.
Well, I don't care what
If
happens
we do,
to the...
then we will be shot down.
I don't care what happens to the plane after we leave it. What you do is you fly super high, right? So that when you get under attack and the engines go and the rest of the plane becomes a riddled hulk, you glide it into their capital. Fill that son of a bitch with a lot of explosives. Let them know you're coming ahead of time so they won't blow it up, so you just don't destroy everything when you crash land an airplane full of explosives into their capital.
No, I don't feel like either the Union or the colonial forces would be willing to go on a suicide bombing mission like that.
I didn't say
That's my
suicide.
hunch.
Well, for one thing, you've got a flying mech. That's
Right,
really
yeah,
all. That
I'm
was
not
one thing.
going
Is all
there
I needed.
either.
One. All right. Well, just give me your flying mech. I'm just saying, you've got an escape package to get out of the airship, and it's not a suicide mission. It's a terrorist attack.
Welcome back, Chill Chad, to that.
Hey,
No,
So,
and heroes do it's called freedom fighting.
Yeah, it's called patriotism. Hello, where are you?
so Teal-chan, so Bella Costa is the particular city that is asking for peace, not all of them, right? Is that what I'm getting?
no, Bem Honore is asking for peace. Bella Costa is occupied by the bicameral forces, and bicameral is the alliance between Centellus and Bem Honore. So Bella Costa is, occupied, so they can't ask for peace themselves.
Okay. If Ben Honore is willing to go ahead and ask for peace, are they interested in allying with us against Saint Telos, or just backing out? What's their stance and what's their goal?
And once we start negotiating goals, it goes into roleplay territory. But yeah, their basic goal is we want to be out and we want to be independent. We don't want to be part of Union. Yes, thanks, please.
I think God
Okay.
Showbiz ain't here anymore. That shit wouldn't fly.
Yeah. I still think that can be arranged if you're willing to if we're willing to arrange a peace between us. But the only question is, are you going to help us in this current war, or just remain neutral from here on out?
Fine. Captain Dieterloff, you remember the Union colonel, captain? Damn, I have to look it up. Dieterloff, yeah, doesn't like this talk of independence exactly.
I was gonna
Right.
point out to Griff here the fact that the Union has entire branches of military service dedicated solely to bringing Union people that leave or try to defect back into the fold by full military measure. Like a quarter of the Spari population was killed by Union forces forcing them back into the fold. This will not hold.
Right. Right now, I see it kind of as an intermediary measure. We could continue negotiations later about maybe rejoining the Union or getting them back in. But right now, strategically, if they don't get involved on the other side anymore, that's a win.
I'm just saying that as a negotiation point, it's not a good one, especially when our allies are in orbit, are the Union.
Hmm.
I'm saying that if there's anything else to sell them on, maybe push that angle. The one that you're trying to sell them on is going to get you arrested the moment you leave this planet.
I guess
You
I just won't leave the planet then.
you will be brought up on treason. Well, yeah, but then you'll also be like the Hugo Chavez of this planet, where they're gonna come after you anyway.
Oh, sweet! I'm gonna get T-shirts, man. This is gonna be
Well,
awesome.
posthumously, you're gonna get T-shirts.
I mean, is there any other way to get a T-shirt?
Well, yeah, you can just make one. I mean, I've got a printing machine. You just make a T-shirt.
Okay. Um.
I'm just saying that every time you think you have a
Yeah.
good idea with this, you're pushing a high crime.
I totally am every single time. I'm the master of high crimes here.
There's no difference between advocating terrorism and you saying get away from the Union. To the legal system, to the ramifications to both of us, they are basically the same.
Right. We've committed war crimes before. We're gonna keep going with this right now. But I would like to try to convince them towards maybe join the Union and having a special place in it, if that's what they're interested in. This planet is still being colonized to some degree anyway.
I think the units that are here from 200 years ago say otherwise.
But if I could, I keep getting interrupted, so I can't get the full thought and get the full response. What is it that they want in this current war? I still don't think I have a good read on that yet.
I mean, Bemonori, what they wanted so far, or what they want right now?
What they want right now. Do they want to be completely uninvolved in the war that's going on?
Yes,
Okay.
that's like the ideal outcome.
Given the situation, are they certain Saint Telos won't take any action against them if they choose to do so? I was under the impression that they would probably seek some kind of retribution. Is that wrong?
I mean, technically, because they are technically still allied, one Centillus representative still is part of the negotiation, but he doesn't really negotiate because, yeah. And I mean, between the lines, you can read that Bemonori kind of relies on the fact that you will, so Union and United Cities will continue to wage war against Centellus, and so Centellus has something else to worry than them.
So it seems to me, while we can reach an accord of peace, you may still need our assistance one way or another.
And I mean, this discussions like this take a long time,
Mhm.
and during one of the coffee break, certain Kaino Varis approaches you in a non-official manner, and
This colonel was the Evergreen one?
No, Kaino Varis is a new guy from Bemhonori you never met before.
Oh, okay, okay. I understand
Sorry.
now. So he'll approach me privately then, and oh, hello.
Yeah, and he basically slips you a note that says, yeah, there is a faction within one minority who wants to join/rejoin Union. Also, we know where OK is. If you manage
What was that last one? Knows where what is?
OK, Overlord, King Watcher.
King. Okay, there we go.
So
Hey, perfect. So I'll just take a
It-
look at the note, give him a nod, and continue on. Because he's passing along secretly, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
Fight
Uh,
this. So yeah, you get it. He would like to join, but the minority wouldn't, so he can't make it official, really.
okay. So when I go back to the negotiating table, I will go ahead and say, yes, I am. Well, despite previous hangups, I think I am in fact fully for granting independence to Ben Honore as part of our peace. We won't interfere with it. Everything will be good. And that's the stance I'm going to take with the implication of having this note.
Use? But Dieterlof, you remember the Union Colonel? No. We can't have that. Those are Union people. 500 years is no reason to leave Union. We can't have that.
These people haven't even been in contact with the Union for that entire period of time. Until maybe even this very moment, I don't think they were even aware there was a change of government.
Yes, that
I don't
doesn't
think
change
anyone
our
here
policy.
alive even made such a decision to leave the Union, nor was aware that they could join it.
I mean, they want to leave it now, so they are now aware of this decision. And the Centellus representatives say, yeah, you're not real Union. Real Union will come back.
I see. And Zero just like gives like a little side eye over to the St. Telos representative. Well, as it may be, I think it's worth continuing discussions with Ben Honore at a later time about its place relative to the Union. However, these negotiations, I'm still fine with declaring it independent. And I suppose I'm hoping maybe the captain picks up on the I have a lot of thoughts going on. And I don't know if I have like a trigger skill to actually give that to him.
I mean,
Or maybe he could just be good at reading me. I don't know.
it's a trigger topic for him. So basically, when you say this, his reading skill drops to -10, and he's like, no independence. So, but you still could always ask for a break to discuss your strategy internally.
You're right. I think it's time for a quick adjournment. We've made plenty of progress here, and I think we just need to make sure each side is in agreement with themselves. So, coffee break number 2, Electric Boogaloo. So let's talk with the captain then.
I mean, Landmark is also part of your faction, of course, and
And Landmark's
command.
position is everything on this planet is ours, if I recall.
Yeah. And I mean, they prefer if nothing gets independent because then they still have a chance of having a claim. But yeah, then I realize the claim gets worse and worse because so many people here before they settle. But the Hycernian cities, they are also in favor of this independence because yeah, that would set a precedent, and the Gregorians still want the independence. So just that you get a clear picture of.
Oh, you mean the ones on our side are interested in being further independent too? Or that the ones
Yeah.
over there are interested in being independent?
No, those on your side from home. So I forgot his name. Yeah, but I mean they want independence, but they kind of agree to the necessity of arranging with humans. Those on the other side, they want all humans gone. With
Right. Well, at least I'm fine with what they're saying. I imagine once this is all over, there'll be further talks about what to do between the agrarian human population.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Landmark isn't going to budge, so I'm mostly going to address the captain saying that I have a plan. And I will share with him the note. I think if we continue to press St. Telos and press up towards it, when we get towards Benanore, we'll have a chance to act. What do you think, Captain?
So we agree to a ceasefire and postpone the question of independence to later.
That's right. I think we could still build up support for the Union within that city, and they might change their mind in the coming future. And if we go ahead and accept the ceasefire now, we can go ahead and postpone their involvement and ultimately deal with it at a time of our choosing.
That should work. Okay. I can always claim that I clarify the question of independence with my superiors, and that will take weeks.
That would be a good stance to take. That would make it seem as if it's up in the air, and then if we take further action in the future, we can always declare that the Union has decided differently and has given orders. I think this is pretty acceptable for us then, Captain. All we have to do is go back in there and lower the number of things we have to worry about in this war from, what, 5 to 4? I think we're making progress.
5 to 4? How you counting?
We got 2 robot armies, this
Oh,
city,
yeah.
St. Telos, and then the new information that we got about Wonder 4 in star maps.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, how much information about this Wonder 4 and Stone Star map did you share with everybody else?
I've never heard of it before, so I'm obviously sharing with them to ask questions about it. Have you ever heard about this sort of thing before? Wonder 4, do you think this is a group of AI?
No, nobody of them ever heard of this before. And to your suggestion of postponing the question, I mean, you can get everybody this agreement because, yeah, home the bets on their diplomat, so maybe they get a more favorable answer, and Landmark banks on their lobbyist influence, so they might get the answer they want. So
Okay then. So, it seems like we have things set. Things will happen in the background, and we can say what we want for now.
So,
And we're all in agreement at last as well. Mission accomplished.
mission accomplished.
So we'll go back to the table. The captain will go ahead and say what he was going to say, which is he's clarified his position, and we'll wait for a response.
I mean, Centellus is obviously unhappy,
Hmm.
but Bem Honoria says, yeah, they have to clarify with the leadership. It's acceptable for them, but they will get back to you in a few hours or a day or so. But after the day of waiting, yeah, Bem Honoria accepts the ceasefire and continuing negotiations. The status
Excellent.
of independence.
All right. So that was incredibly productive. Now we just have now we just need to go back to the war room.
I mean, you now got one side of the coast, but on the other side of the coast, it's a very muddled front line. Because, yeah, Bemonori wants to stay out, and Centellus mostly allows them to retreat because, yeah, they don't want a two-front war. But Bella
Of
Costa
course.
is still under control of Centellus, so if you want to march there, you have to fight another city fight.
Mm-hmm.
And
So yeah, so that would be a discussion to have with the General High Command, as well as the status of what those other two dang it, I keep forgetting the word every time. I keep thinking synth because I've played Fallout 4 at least once ever. Ah,
Subaltern.
subalterns. The other two subaltern armies and their status. If we gotta turn around, we might have to turn around for them. But if we could just stay out here and keep pushing, I don't see a reason why not.
Oh, for the moment, it don't seem to be a threat.
Mhm.
For the moment.
That's the key word. Always just act lacking just that little bit of information about what they could possibly do and what their motives are.
So,
So after that whole fight, how are our forces looking? From what I recall, we did pretty well in assaulting it.
yes. It's I mean, this you remember this battle was much more drawn out than all the previous battles. So you got quite some wounded soldiers, but yeah, you still are the victorious side. So out of your how many forces did you have? Did I say 15,000 or so?
Yeah, at least 10,000.
Yeah, maybe a few hundred died. So and maybe 1,000 or 2,000 are injured. So I mean, injured in the sense that they have to stay in
Right.
house field hospital. What's the word?
Field hospital would be right.
Okay,
Triage,
yeah,
maybe, in some
yeah.
cases. But yeah, if we got wounded, we could go ahead and bunker in here. This is our forward operating base, and basically just set up to get ready to do a push in the future.
It's
Uh, I guess we could also try to scout Bella Costa and see what kind of defenses we're looking at. This was a large force of Laguna. They wouldn't possibly have another large army ready already, would they?
And now is the time my preparation ends.
Yeah, I was feeling it coming.
I didn't anticipate. Maybe should have. I didn't anticipate you masterfully negotiating this fast.
I'm sorry, it's my expertise at this point.
Yes. Yes. Like I said, I should have. It's but
But we know what we kind of want to do next time. You know how to prepare.
Yeah.
And we watch something explode via double ones.
Yes. At the most opportune moment.
And we got to rebuild our mechs anyway at this point.
Yeah. I mean, when this boss fight was planned, I still thought it would be against Teta's old mech, the
Mhm.
witch. So I thought,
Which it would have
okay,
worked really well against, because that burn is dangerous.
yeah, but the witch got way more HP and doesn't get up close, and so it's quite different from a melee mech with only 3 structure.
Mhm.
And I thought, this is an anti-melee mech. How will this work against the range-only group? And then the White Witch exploded and a melee mech was made. So yeah, sorry, but it's bad luck.
I think it still worked out great, but you said
Yeah.
like 6 structure and 30 HP per. That's 180. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I mean, at a certain point, he rolled dice.
Yeah, I guess statistically that's what we're basically hoping for, to not have to burn through all of it, but 30 is still a lot.
Yeah.
Ooh dear. Well, at least we did it.
I mean, at least it's defense or evasion side. So okay, then I prepare more stuff. If you have any more specific questions, then I can prep them too.
All right, I think I'm
And
good.
it's level up time.
Woo!
Also, you're at 9 then.
That'd be correct.
Okay. And that also means we reach new enemy NPC tier, so they get stronger, their last bump.
Oh boy. Now I get to decide if I'm gonna have like 18 evasion or not. Just shift mechs entirely over to Duskwing.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll go ahead and take a break for now. Thank you again for running.
Yeah. Thanks for
And
having me.
catch you next time.
Catch you next time.